Hi guys, Sam here with BatchStovez, and I just wanted to do a quick update. I went out and had a chance to actually field test the Sawyer Mini with the universal adapter this weekend. There was a hammock hang on Hammock Forums for Cheaha Falls in the Talladega National Forest, and so the family and I went and took an overnight trip there. We had prior obligations. We couldn't stay more than one night, but we thoroughly enjoyed it. The guys there on the that we met, they were everyone there was new to us, and they all welcomed us. Great bunch of folks at Hammock Forums, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. But I shot a little video of the trip and also of the Sawyer Mini universal adapter in action. So let's take a look at that. Hey guys, Sam here with BatchStovez, and this is our hammock setup. We're out in the Talladega National Forest near Cheaha State Park. Cheaha State Park. Got our do-it-yourself hammock, and then of course my Hennessy hammock. My wife's using it. So we got a nice little hang going here. Bunch of guys, bunch of them from Alabama, different parts of the state, and it's real nice. It's a real nice waterfall. Get some shots of that, and it was real nice last night. It was nice and warm. I think it got down to about 57. Not bad. So we're making blueberry muffins, so let's go check that out. Alright, so we got some blueberry muffins going.
I like just watching it try to gain action.
So I don't know how
and it's looking pretty good.
It does good.
And we're at Cheaha, near Cheaha State Park. And there's a nice waterfall here. You see a good group of guys here. A big turnout for this hang. I'm actually quite pleased. There's a lot of people here, and it's quite nice. I got a lot of comments on my gear, and people have bought my gear, and so it was pretty neat to get some feedback from people actually using it in the field. Yeah, this is part of the Talladega National Forest, and really nice little waterfall here. These are Cheaha Falls, and I'm not sure how big the drop is. I'll probably have to look it up online, but there's a nice little pool down at the end. My daughter, she's having a blast. This is her actual first out in the hammock hang in the woods. She's done some hammocking in the yard and in the garage actually, but first time actually out in the woods. So she was having a blast. Rocks when they drop down. Then it drops off into this pool. I'm going to try to get a little swimming in this little swimming hole before we leave, if it's not too cool. The kids are playing in the creek. I guess that's a creek. I wouldn't call it much more than a creek. But you can hear the kids over there playing in it. And I made these. This is the adapter that I made for these water bottles, and I got a chance to get out here and This is the first time I've actually got a chance to get out in the woods and actually use the thing. And this is what I found out. If you can look, it's not, the vent hole's not lined up, and nothing. There's no water dripping in there. But if I line the vent hole up, you can actually see it bubbling, and the water starts to come in there automatically. The bottle's crushed a little bit, and it'll just automatically fill up the bottle as long as you put the vent hole line up. But the air in the bottle has to have a way to get out. Now, if you had a platy on the end of this and there was no air in the platy, I believe it will fill up. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it will. But with these water bottles, the vent hole just gives a way for the air to escape, so the bottle will fill up, and it'll just keep filling until it gets full, and then you can turn it and it'll stop filling up once it has no way for the air to come out. So I just wanted to demonstrate that. I made this little bag out of some 1.1 ounce seal nylon, some stuff I had left from making a tarp, and I just sewed it up, something simple. Got some paracord up here, and I can just hang my platy, and works real well. So I'm fixing to pack up, we're heading out. I only had time for a little overnighter, but it was great. I got to meet a bunch of people and from Hammock Forums. It was real cool, and it's nice to get out and meet people in these hangs. This is my do-it-yourself hammock. I made one for myself and one for my daughter, and I put the side pull-outs for like the Hennessy hammock, and I don't know, I really haven't even used them yet, so we'll see how that goes. I may make another without them. I do want to do a zip-on bug net. I made this hug. This is out of some sheer volley that I got from the Blue Box store, and I used that. My daughter used that last night, and I have it where I can just slide the ridge line through it, and it worked really well. And I did a little different. I sewed it all the way down to about right here, and I slide that over the ridge line, and then there's a couple loops on the side, and you can just pull it under and latch those two together, and then tuck this under. And I also put a loop at the end and stuck some paracord in there so you can have something to kind of grab and tuck under you. So it worked pretty good for her last night, and I'm going to try to make another one for myself, and we'll see how that goes. But I thank you for watching the videos. All the guys that I met up here at the Cheaha hang, really nice group of guys. I appreciate all the support, and it was real fun. So thanks for watching. Well, I met a lot of great people from Hammock Forums. I want to say thank you to all of those. What a great host. I was new to this particular hang in this area, so everybody I met there was all new to me, and I'm actually very new to hammocks, and I got a lot of good information from a lot of people that have been doing it for a long time, very experienced hangers. So that's great. That's why I go to these hangs, to learn, and maybe I can show them some things, and then I learn as well. So it's real great. Couldn't ask for a better group of individuals. My wife and my daughter came along. Great bunch of guys. My wife really enjoyed it, and she even said that she wouldn't mind doing it again, so good for me. It's not often that you can get your wife out in the woods with you, so I think that's great. And I'm looking forward to the next hang, so I'll be keeping my eyes open for something close by. I'm trying to stay within like a couple hours radius. I don't mind going further than that, but with my schedule, it's just hard for me to do more than maybe 1 or 2 nights. So I'm trying to stay close, but I'm also trying to get to different places and see some different stuff. While I was at the hang, I did try a new recipe. I had spoke to you before when I showed you the red beans and rice with the Spam. I had also bought some black beans and rice, which was Cuban style, and I hadn't tried them yet. So for dinner, I made my wife and I black beans and rice with some Tyson chicken, and I tell you, man, that was better than the red beans and rice with the Spam, which was really good. And to be able to have that kind of a meal on the trail, my wife was actually, she was very pleased with the way it turned out, and she thought it was a very decent meal being out in the woods. So I liked it, she liked it, and also made some peach cobbler. It was kind of late the first night, so I didn't really get a time to shoot some video. I had 3 hammocks to put up and try to get situated, so it was already getting dark by the time I started dinner, so I didn't get any video. I did get some video of muffin in the morning that I baked, a blueberry muffin, and that was also good. So really nice time and a really great hang. Thanks ABC from Hammock Forums for starting the thread on this hang, and all the other guys I've met, A-Boy, Grape Nuts, Zach's, and there were more. I just can't. P-Rob, I can't remember everyone's name, but I really appreciate everybody for welcoming us to the hang, and it was real great. So thanks. Until next time, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stop by and visit us at www.BatchStovez.com.